My name is Aris Afham.
Hi, my name is Ian Moksin.
Hi, my name is Alif Iman.
So let's find out what the difference between compound interest and annuity.
So, what is compound interest? Well, compound interest is based on principal, yes, principal, which changes from time to time and grows from one interest to another. Interest that is earned will be compounded into principal, therefore earning more interest. So let's say you've compounded 200 ringgit for 2 years, so you will get around 400-ish like that. You take that interest and you compound it again to get more interest. You compound that interest and get more interest. Got it? So let's go to the formulas. The formula that we are going to be using today is S is equal to P1 plus K over M with square root of MT. So S is the future value, P is the present value, K is the annual rate, which is the percentage of the compound, M is how many times you have compounded in 1 year, and T is the total of years you have compound. Another one is interest. You have to use this formula when you are asked to find the amount of interest earned, which is I, interest, is equal to S minus P.
What is annuity? Well, annuity is a series of payments made at regular intervals time. In other words, it is a contract between you and an insurance company that requires the insurer to make payments to you, either immediately or in the future. So, we use annuity to calculate the life insurance policies, payment installment, investment installment, and many more. For the annuity formula, there are two formulas, which is present value and future value. For present value, it is A equals to R bracket 1 minus 1 plus K per M minus MT over K per M. For future value, it is S equals to R 1 plus K per M MT minus 1 over K per M.
Great job. Let's do some exercise.
Hi, I'm Aris and I'm going to solve question 1. So the question is calculate the population in year 2006. So I use the compound interest formula, which is S equal to P in bracket 1 plus K per M close bracket MT. So the P is already given, which is 120,000, K is 0.032, and the T is 6 years, and M is 1. So the answer is 144,964. Moving on, the B is population in the year 2013. I use the previous answer for the P, and K is 0.043. Time is 7 years because from 2006 to 2013 is 7 years, and M is 2. So the answer is 197,946, and the last one is total percentage increase. So I use the total population in 2013 minus 2006 divided with 120,000. So I got an answer is 0.4415. To get a percent, we must multiply it with 100. So the final answer is 44.15%.
Now, for question 2a, calculate the future value at the end of 9 years for each bank. So, Fahmi wants to take a loan, right? Which is 60,000 ringgit, and he has two banks to consider, NAA and MHA Bank. So, we have to find the future value of both banks. Now, the formula that we'll be using is S equal to P 1 plus K over M with the root of MP. Now, as you can see here, I already converted the alphabet with the numbers, and I'll copy paste it and put it in my calculator and just press shift solve or the equal button, and we got 88,000 for NAA and 89,000 for MHA. So that's it for question 2A. Now let's move on to 2B, which is which bank should he choose and why? Well, there are no wrong answers as long as you think and answer it logically. So for my answer, I said that Fahmi should choose the NAA because, as you know, at the last question, that NAA offers less amount to pay, which is 88,000, while MHA is 89,000. And honestly, it's kind of a straightforward question. So as long as you answer it logically, it's fine. So let's move on to question 3. So the question 3 is straightforward because it wants us to calculate P, to find P, and the formula is the same as the last one. So as you can see, I've already brought down all of the keywords and just replaced it. As you can see, 99,000 is equal to P. I just copy paste it into my calculator and press shift solve and then the equal button. If you use the older model, just press shift solve twice. So P, you got 75,000 ringgit.
So, part B, question 1. Read the question carefully and understand it. So, this question is about Datuk Sri Widwa that want to buy a bag. So, she opened a saving account at Bank Mentari that pay her 12% interest per annum and compound her quarterly. So, she deposit sum of money every 3 months. So, for the question A, if Datuk Sri Widwa want to buy the Fender Sunshine Leather Black within 4 years, how much her deposit will be? So, we will use the future value formula, which is S equals to R, open bracket, 1 plus K per M, the power of MT per minus 1 per K per M. So, we already have the S, K, M, and T. So we just need to substitute it in the formula and we will get the R. So after we fulfill it in the formula, we will get the answer. The answer is R equals to 545 ringgit and 72 cents. So let's move on to the question B. So in the question B, we need to find out whether Datuk Sri Widwa can buy a Hermes bag after 5 years or not. So we will use the same formula as question number 1. Question A. So we already have the R, K, M, and T, which is T is 5 years. Remember it. We must use 5 years. So after fulfill it in the formula, we will get the answer. So the answer is S equal to 40,000 ringgit 663 and 70 cents. But don't forget that we need to find out that Datuk Sri Widwa can buy the bag or not. So we need to subtract the price of the bag with our S value. So the bag price is 16,000 ringgit at 100. So so our money in saving account is only 14,000 ringgit 663 and 70 cents. So after we minus it, we will get 2,000 ringgit 136 ringgit 30 cents. So this means that Datuk Sri Widwa cannot buy the Hermes bag because she don't have enough money in her bank account. She need 2,000 ringgit 136 ringgit 30 cents to buy that bag. So for the next question is question number 2. Read the question carefully and understand it. So this question is about Hikaru, a university student, want to buy a laptop with her own leisure expenses. She earned 800 monthly, but her leisure expenses is only 30% by 800. So she only can spend 560 for her leisure time monthly. So the online shopping Labubu offer three plans: 1 month, 6 months, and 12 months. So Hikari wants us to verify whether the started monthly payment for the 6 month and 12 month plans are accurate. So for the 6 month plans, a 2% annual rate compound monthly is charged plus a 9% processing fee. After adding the processing fee, the total price would be 2,932 ringgit and 10 cents. Using the annuity formula, the calculated monthly payment is 494 ringgit, giving a total payment of 2,946 ringgit and 70 cents. This slightly different from the website state total. So we will check the 12 months also. The 12 month annual rate is 1.5%, compound monthly with 18% processing fee. The total price after the fee is Rm 3,000 ringgit 174 and 20 cent. Using the formula again, the payment will become 3,190 and 2 cents. Also slightly different from the website. Okay, based on her budget of 560 per month, Hikaru can afford the installment, but the difference in the calculations show possibility in carry on the website because this, and since it will make her expensive tighter, it is safer for Hikaru not to proceed to buy this laptop at Labubu online shopping. If she really want to buy a laptop, I think she can find cheaper laptop or another promotion laptop. So that's all from me.
Thank you for watching.